Hello everybody, my name is Pam, and apparently I have not learned my lesson when it comes to cheap craft kits, because today we are going to be looking at a Create Cool Slime Guzooka kit that I found at the dollar store. Looking for cleaning supplies there, and when I was going past like the kids' toy section, I saw this. I was like, oh, at the dollar store? It must be good. So I have this, and I have an old yogurt container to put it in. So I don't want to use like an actual glass that I'd want to keep later. But before it gets too dark outside, let's open this bad boy up. Now, since we want to make this real fast, I'm just going to do... That's nice there. But if we look on the back here, it says it comes with 1 packet of guar gum, 1 bottle of sodium tetraborate liquid, 1 piece of wooden stick. This is actually really nice. It's kind of, I feel like it's thicker than most like popsicle sticks, and it comes with the instructions. Thank goodness. I find it funny because it's saying like it includes the instructions, like if it was like this bonus thing that we weren't supposed to get. But right away I see that it's in color, which is nice. Slime Labo Gluant. Make cool, slimy creations. It's slime time! Set up your laboratory. Make sure you put a newspaper down in your workstation, as making slime can be a bit messy. I do not have... Excuse me, car. I'm trying to do something here. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna get a piece of paper. Actually, I have a... No, that's not gonna work. Alright, I'll be right back. I just have a couple pieces of paper. Hopefully that'll be enough. Remember last time. If you don't remember last time, you can go look over here. Over here, I keep forgetting where the little iCard is, but... Alright, now that we're back with some protective something, let's see. Follow these rules. Do not eat the slime or any of the ingredients, or I don't think something called sodium tetraborate is supposed to be in your mouth. And, supplies you will need. 1 packet of, this stuff that's included. 2 paper alright, I'll need warm water, measuring cup, and 2 paper disposable cups. Okay. Why do you keep giving me things that I need? It's like, I just wanted to do this right away. Like, you'd think something from the dollar store would be fast to do, but apparently not. So it wants the water to be 50 to 60 degrees Celsius. So that's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit-ish. And pour it into a cup. 15 milliliters. Alright, guess I'll do that. And I'll go get that stuff, and we'll be back then. Alright, we're back with some more things. I don't have disposable paper cups, so I'm just getting these to-go containers. I'm sure they'll be way too big. Then I have a measuring cup full of way too much water. So now that we have those things, we can keep going. Instructions. Measure 15 milliliters of warm water and pour it into a cup. Alright, so I found out there are like 240 milliliters in a cup. So I'm thinking that. There's 120 and half a cup. So we're going to need a very, very, very tiny amount. I'm just going to stick it. How big is this? Okay. How many milliliters are in an ounce? Okay, so we're going to fill this up 1/10 of this. Because there's about 30 in 1 ounce. So that means if we do half of an ounce, then we'll have all the water we need. So we'll just do that. I think that's enough. It's only a little itty bit. Okay. Then slowly mix. Use wooden mixing stick. Once the powder is mixed well, pour the sodium into the liquid to the cup. Use a wooden spoon mixing the liquid. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just say goodbye to these containers and just do it in here. Because it's not talking about the second container. So we'll just do it this way. Then we'll do slowly mix it in. Okay? That is not easy to open. I guess you'd have scissors, but let's just pour this in. Okay, now we got that mixed, and it's very very goopy. So now that we have that in there, once the powder is mixed in well, pour the liquid in there to the cup and use wooden mixing stick to mix in the liquid. Then there's nothing on the back, so alright, let's just put this back. Alright, let's just I'm going to mix this a little bit more before putting it in, and then we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if this is just the end result. I'm going to take my jewelry off and try mixing it with my hands and see if it gets more shape. Yeah, this was a mistake. Hands are just a big mess now. I'm gonna put it back. Okay. Hey, at least I have all this extra water here. Somewhat wash all my hands in. Ah, that's a nice sound, isn't it? I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to have this on your hands, I'm gonna guess, but I mean, I'm supposed to be playing with it. I guess it should be alright. It's still really gloopy. minutes of doing this. I'm not going to get all of it out. I don't want to do that again. It is a gloopy mess. I mean, slime in a sense is supposed to be like this. But if you pull out the package here, it shows squeezing it and stretching it. And so you're thinking of like modern day slime when you get to play with it. But really, I mean, this is like this Nickelodeon slime. Oh, I'm sorry, it just went everywhere when I did that. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It's so unbelievably slimy, but it's not slime. Like, I know, like on Instagram and things, you see slime being made and being ASMR. Unless you consider that ASMR, that's not what you're gonna get. All I have is nice slimy hands that I can't do anything with. I'm just like, thank goodness I have this water here so I can at least turn the camera off before I wash my hands. But like, I mean, it might be my fault because I probably put in too much water. But even then, like, if you're gonna make us measure that precise of an amount, then give us something to measure instead of doing like all this nice packaging. That just give us like a little vial to measure with, and it doesn't even need to stand up. So just like going over the few things that I did like. I liked this bottle. I thought it was cool that it had a little squeezy in there. It did end up like dripping on the side, so it wasn't that great, but I liked the thought of them doing that. I liked the packaging and the colored instruction manual. But the things I didn't like, the instruction manual wasn't very clear. It said you needed 2 cups, like, for things, but it only talked about the instructions using 1. So I thought that was kind of weird. I thought that having this poured slowly was weird. Like, it makes sense, but at the same time, like, how slowly. Like, if there was an 8-year-old kid doing this, as I've said before, I have the attention span of a 7 or 8-year-old, and they're not going to want to mix this for like 10 to 15 minutes, or they're not going to want to precisely measure water. It says on the instructions to ask a parent for help, and I'm like, they're not going to do that. Kids, if you're going to get something for kids, they want to be able to do it by themselves, or at least most of it by themselves in case they need to use like scissors or something. But otherwise, this was just really bad. I don't know if I'll make another one of these videos. I mean, I probably will, because it's fun to give cheap supplies a chance. It's fun to give cheap craft kits a chance, because even though they might not be the greatest, they might be something that it's at least entertaining and gets a product out of it. But this, you just get a mess out of it. Like, hold on. Even that last kit I did, and as bad as it was, like right when I picked it up, his foot just came off. Like, even that, I got something out of it. But I still got a really horrible mess, and I have a mess on the shelf that he's on. But at least I have something to show for that video that I made and for that kit that I purchased. But like I said, with this, you got a stick that's really messy. And you got a bottle that leaks. Seems to be a common theme in cheap art supply bottles. And you got mess. Alright, I'm gonna end this here, as I have really nothing else to say. It's not worth it. Don't get it for your kids. Don't get it for yourself. It's bad. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like. And if you don't like it, then dislike it, I guess. I would appreciate if you comment down below what you think I can improve on, or what you liked about it, or what other future videos you want me to do. So, yeah. And I'll let you guys go now, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Sorry, I keep putting my hand in the water. It feels so bad. I'm also the type of person that hates having hand lotion on their hands. So take that with what you will.